Hey Maya, have you ever wondered how sound actually travels?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sound waves move through the air, but did you know they can also travel through solids and liquids?
Really? I thought they only traveled through air. How does that work?
Well, sound waves are vibrations, so they can pass through any medium by vibrating the particles in it. That's why you can hear sounds underwater or through walls.
That's amazing. I've always been curious about why some sounds are loud and others are soft.
Let's dive into our science lesson and explore the fascinating world of sound. Hi everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel Ask Prep. In today's video, we are going to discuss about sound. So, let's get started. What is sound? Sound is a form of energy that travels in waves. It is produced by vibrating objects and travels through a medium, such as air, water, or solids. These vibrations create sound waves that our ears can detect. For example, when you strike a tuning fork, it vibrates and produces sound waves. These waves travel through the air to our ears, allowing us to hear the sound. Production of sound. Sound is produced when an object vibrates. Let's look at some common examples. When you pluck a guitar string, it vibrates and produces sound. The tighter and thinner the string, the higher the pitch of the sound it produces. When you strike a drum, the surface vibrates and creates sound waves. The tighter the drum skin, the higher the pitch of the sound. Propagation of sound. Sound travels in waves, but how exactly does it move from one place to another? Sound waves propagate through a medium by compressing and rarefying the particles of the medium. In air, sound waves are created by the compression and rarefaction of air particles. This means that air particles are pushed together in some places, compression, and spread apart in others, rarefaction. These compressions and rarefactions travel through the air as sound waves. Sound needs a medium to travel. Unlike light, sound needs a medium to travel. It cannot move through a vacuum because there are no particles to vibrate. In space, where there is a vacuum, there are no particles to carry the sound waves. That's why astronauts use radios to communicate, as sound cannot travel through the vacuum of space. Characteristics of sound. Sound has several key characteristics that determine how we perceive it: amplitude, frequency, and speed. Amplitude. Amplitude refers to the height of the sound wave. It determines the loudness of the sound. Higher amplitude means louder sound, while lower amplitude means softer sound. Frequency. Frequency refers to the number of vibrations per second, measured in hertz. It determines the pitch of the sound. Higher frequency means higher pitch, and lower frequency means lower pitch. Speed of sound. The speed of sound varies depending on the medium. Sound travels fastest in solids, slower in liquids, and slowest in gases. For example, sound travels faster in steel than in water, and faster in water than in air. Reflection of sound. Sound waves can also be reflected, creating echoes. When sound waves hit a hard surface, they bounce back, creating an echo. This is why you can hear echoes in large empty spaces, like a canyon or an empty hall. Applications of sound. Sound has many practical applications in our daily lives and various fields of science and technology. Echolocation. Echolocation is used by animals like bats and dolphins to navigate and hunt. They emit sound waves and listen for the echoes to determine the location and size of objects around them. Ultrasound. Ultrasound is used in medical imaging to create images of the inside of the body. High-frequency sound waves are sent into the body, and the echoes are used to create an image. Sonar. Sonar, sound navigation and ranging, is used by ships and submarines to detect objects underwater. It works by sending out sound waves and measuring the time it takes for the echoes to return. Human ear. Now, let's explore how we hear sound. The human ear has three main parts: the outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Outer ear. The outer ear, or pinna, collects sound waves and directs them into the ear canal towards the eardrum. Middle ear. The middle ear contains three tiny bones called ossicles, malleus, incus, and stapes. When sound waves hit the eardrum, it vibrates, and these vibrations are passed through the ossicles to the inner ear. Inner ear. The inner ear contains the cochlea, a fluid-filled structure. The vibrations from the middle ear create waves in the fluid, which move tiny hair cells. These hair cells convert the vibrations into electrical signals that are sent to the brain through the auditory nerve, allowing us to perceive sound. Conclusion. To summarize, sound is a form of energy produced by vibrating objects and travels in waves through a medium. It has characteristics like amplitude, frequency, and speed, and it can be reflected to create echoes. Sound is essential in many applications, including echolocation, ultrasound, and sonar. Our ears play a crucial role in detecting and interpreting sound waves. Understanding sound helps us appreciate the complexity of hearing and the various technologies that rely on sound. Thanks for joining us on this sonic journey. We hope you enjoyed learning about sound. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting science videos. See you next time.